Time for us VR enthusiasts. 2 days ago, we got our first glimpse at the Pico 4, the next version of Pico headsets. When Pico in China showed us when they are going to announce the Pico 4 to the Chinese market, 27th of September. Yesterday, of course, was the big PSVR 2 day where lots of people got hands-on with the device and we got lots of videos from the PSVR 2. Today we hear from Pico when they are going to announce the Pico 4 to us, to the Western world. And they did this with this tweet. Pico new product announcement, September 22nd, 2022 at 2 p.m. GMT plus 2. So only 1 week left, and we'll find out everything about the Pico 4, the big Quest Pro competitor. In this video, I'm going to sum up everything that we know about the Pico 4 yet and why. I'm going to tell you why the Pico 4 actually is a big deal for this industry. Also, I'm going to think about the question, is this going to be an international launch? Is this going to come to North America, Europe, and Asia, or is it probably going to be only in certain markets? So absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video, because all of this goodness is coming up. Welcome back to MRTV. My name is Sebastian and hit the like and the subscribe on your way in if you're excited about virtual reality because, well, this channel is all about it and you're getting the latest news. So let's directly get into the content. So the Pico 4, the successor of this here, the Pico Neo 3 Link. For all of you who have no idea about Pico, let me sum up what this is all about. Probably if you were thinking about VR, you've only heard about probably Vive or Meta, of course, with the Quest 2. The Quest 2 being the market leader right now, worldwide basically, and you might probably not have heard about Pico. So Pico is a VR headset manufacturer from China, and they were in the consumer market a while back, a couple of years back, but they left it and they went business only. Now, since this year, they have changed that, and one big reason is that they were acquired by ByteDance. And ByteDance is the owner of TikTok. And they got lots of money, and it seems like they want to aggressively get into the VR market. They tried it with this here first. This is the Pico Neo 3 Link. And this basically is a Quest 2 clone, you could say so, but actually this is even a bit better because it has this direct DisplayPort connection where PC VR even looks better than on the Quest. And well, they did sell this in Europe, not in North America, in Europe for a really good price, 450 euros for a 256 gigabyte version, already with an Elite strap and also already with a 5 meter long DisplayPort cable. So actually the value is and was better than that of the Quest 2. So very interesting, but this was only a beta launch. So they said we only do this with 25,000 devices, I believe. And well, if you buy this, you will get a 35% discount on this here, on the Pico 4. So the Pico 4 actually is the device that is really important for Pico because this is the device that they want to enter the market with. This is the next generation device. This is the device that you probably want. And that's the device that Pico is excited about and that they will reveal to the Western audience in only 1 week. So this is the next generation device, and this is the device that will actually compete against the Quest Pro and of course also against the Quest 2. So lots of specs have already leaked about the Quest, no, not the Quest Pro also, but about the Pico 4. And let us have a look at those leaked specs again. So greetings to Brett Lynch, who has leaked all the stuff. So let's have a look at the design first that was leaked. And it looks something like this. So what do we see here? We see a device that looks more sleek than the Pico Neo 3 Link, and also more sleek than the Quest 2. And also directly here again, we have this kind of design with that Elite strap, where probably you have the battery in the back, which should help to get a very balanced kind of feel to it. Then the part here in the front, it looks sleeker than the Pico Neo 3 Link and the Quest 2, smaller. And overall here in the back, you have this knob to make adjustments. And when you look at this here, this announcement from China, you can see this is the front of the device. And if you compare it with those pictures here, it looks pretty similar. So yeah, chances are high that we're going to have a look at something like this, which would be a very nice and sleek design. Yeah, but look, let's have a look at the specs, and that is really interesting. We're comparing here, this is from Brad. We're comparing here the specs of the Pico 4 with the specs of the Quest 2. However, I will also directly put the specs of the Quest Pro, the leaked Quest Pro, here as well, and I will tell you about it, because that is actually the interesting comparison. So yes, the Pico 4 is better than the Quest 2, for sure, but what about the Quest Pro? Because that is going to be the exciting part. So let's have a look at the battery. Battery Pico 4, 5,300 milliampere hours, so much more than the Quest 2, which is great news. For the Quest Pro, we hear that the Quest Pro is also going to have 5,000 milliampere hours as a battery, so that is on par with the Pico 4. So very similar battery here for the two devices. Then display per eye. We have two displays with the Pico 4 as opposed to the one display of the Quest 2. And well, the Quest Pro also has two displays. And for the resolution, we hear now the Pico 4 has 2160 by 2160 pixels per eye. And again, that is exactly the same resolution like the Quest Pro. So also here, they are absolutely on par. So let's keep on comparing. PPI, pixel per inch, 1200 here for the Pico 4. 737 for the Quest 2. So yeah, we can expect like a much better picture quality here in the Pico 4 as compared to the Quest 2, and it should be quite on par with the Quest Pro since they are sharing the same display resolution, according to those leaks. Field of view, 105 degrees as opposed to 100 from the Quest 2, so probably it's going to be very similar in terms of the FOV. And for the Quest 2, unfortunately, we don't know yet. We don't know yet about the FOV, but I don't expect to get a bigger FOV out of the Quest Pro. And we did hear from some people who already wore the Quest Pro, and they said like, yeah, there was very much the same like the Quest 2. So I believe that should be really similar. Yeah, so IPD, we got stepless adjust as compared here with the 3 steps of the Quest 2 for the Pico 4. And well, also with the Quest Pro, you get that stepless adjust with that wheel. So that should be very similar. Lens type, pancake lenses for the Pico 4 as opposed to the Fresnel lenses of the Quest 2. Of course, that is much better. And that was also my gripe with the PSVR 2. You could so clearly see that concentric rings for the lens of the PSVR 2, right? I'm still excited about the PSVR 2. Don't get me wrong, but I would have loved pancake lenses, right? Because you don't have glare, you have a good sweet spot normally, and you have great edge-to-edge clarity, which for Fresnel lenses is not always the case. So that is something really good. And here with the Pico 4, we have it same like the Quest Pro, right? They are really on par with lots of things here for the Pico 4 and the Quest Pro. Hand tracking and eye tracking. Hand tracking is supported. That's good news. Eye tracking and face tracking are only supported in the Pro version, the Pico 4 Pro. Well, I honestly believe that the Pico 4 Pro is not something that Pico is going to market to us consumers. I believe the Pro version, it is going to stay for businesses that want to use it for business, obviously, but not for gaming. So I don't actually think it's going to be so strongly marketed to consumers. But well, we'll find out about this. Obviously, with the Quest Pro, it does have eye tracking and face tracking directly in that normal Quest Pro. There are not going to be different versions, right? So that definitely is a pro. It's an advantage for the Quest Pro. Yeah. So in terms of camera pass-through, also for the Pico 4, it has RGB. And of course, for the Quest Pro, we also have RGB. However, interesting, what I think the Pico 4 will be like laser focused on gaming, right? Whereas the Quest Pro, well, it is also being made for professionals, right? With that AR stuff, with that see-through, with a pass-through. And that is, in my opinion, one of the big differences. Like Pico 4 is focused on gamers and games, no AR. And Quest Pro is also, well, it's kind of focused. I'm not so sure about it. We don't know that yet, right? It's also for gamers, Quest, right? For those who simply want a better Quest, but also for people who want this kind of AR pass-through stuff. So that is a big difference, in my opinion. Really, really interesting to see how that plays out, because in my opinion, that is going to be like the big fight. The Pico 4 against the Quest Pro and also actually the Quest. So this is most probably going to be the first time that Meta actually has competition. And that is why, honestly speaking, this is a big deal for all of our industry, because competition is good. Competition is great for us consumers, but competition is even good for Meta themselves, right? Because, well, they have to give their best and they cannot just do whatever they want, as they did with the forced Facebook login. So now things are going to get great for us, in my humble opinion. Now, the biggest question is going to be price. And in my opinion, this question will absolutely decide if Pico will have a shot at really becoming a big competition for Meta. So for the Quest Pro, the leaked price point is around $1,500. So yes, significantly more than $800. So $800 was something that was floating around for the Quest Pro for quite a while. And then Meta themselves said, no, significantly more expensive. So $1,500 is what we think might happen. Now, in that Chinese announcement, we read here 9,999 yuan. And that is $1,400. So that's very expensive, right? And that would still be like $100 cheaper than the $1,500 of that leaked Quest Pro price. However, it also says here in Chinese, this is only a virtual price. And on 27th of September, they're going to most probably change the price. However, it also says here, if you pre-order now, you have the right for 6 interesting things. They didn't specify it exactly here. So who knows? Probably it is going to be a bit more expensive than we would have hoped for. But well, we will know on 22nd of October. And I really want to know from you now, what do you think is the price going to be? Is it going to be this 1,400, or are they going to get closer to 1,000, or is it going to be super cheap, or what? Do let me know in the comment section, or do let me know here in the comments. I'm looking at you guys. Vaniscula, GT, Roar Mech Rip Helmet, Sim Racing. Yes, I am live right now. So do let me know in the comment section or in the chat, what do you think, how expensive this device is going to be. And in my opinion, this is going to be the most important about this launch. In my opinion, if it's cost 1,400, I believe most of us are simply going to go with the Quest Pro, right? Because most probably it is going to be the more advanced hardware, right? With that controllers that can track themselves, with that force feedback at the controllers and all this kind of stuff. And so I do believe this should be cheaper. Anyways, we will find out soon. Yeah, now the biggest question, of course, a really big question now is, where is this going to launch in the West? And for that, I also have a strong opinion that I'm going to share with you. So Europe is kind of safe, right? Europe got this here, the Pico Neo 3 Link. The question is just, is this also going to come to North America now with this announcement, So they say the moment you've been waiting for is here. We can't wait to show you what we have in store for you. Stay tuned on 22nd September 2022, 2 p.m. GMT +2. And in my opinion, this is a European product launch. And in my opinion, this will first come to Asia and Europe first. So why do I think like this? Look at this. The announcement here, right? It says 1400 hours, 2 p.m., GMT +2. What does it mean, GMT +2? It means Greenwich Mean Time +2. And that is Germany. That is France. That is Spain. You get the idea, right? So that is here in Europe. And 2 p.m., this time here, is 5 a.m. San Francisco. And do you think if this launch would be a North America launch, they would do 5 a.m. San Francisco? No. They would do 9 a.m. San Francisco, which would be 6 p.m. Europe to get both of us, right? But no, it is 2 p.m. here in Central Europe, which is 5 a.m. in North America. So I do not think that this is going to launch in North America. So yeah, definitely sad for all the people in North America who also didn't get this year, who also didn't get the Pico Neo 3 Link. So it seems like that our friends in North America will have to wait. Do I believe that the Pico 4 will make its way to North America? I do believe so, because, well, why would they do an FCC filing of the device, right? And why would they have the Pico Studios that they just opened in North America, right? But I don't think it's going to happen now. And if you think about it, it does make sense for a Chinese company like ByteDance. Actually, you know that the last government in America, in the US, they wanted to ban TikTok completely, right? And ByteDance is the owner of TikTok. So, well, probably they are a bit afraid of that market. And also, like what happened to Huawei, they were nearly completely destroyed by that ban from the government, from the previous government, and cannot make any business anymore. So I believe for a big Chinese company, the US market is a bit too hot right now, and they would first concentrate on other markets, like the big European market, right, and the big Asian market and other markets, and then probably slowly get to the US market. That is what I believe, and that is simply what this announcement, this European announcement, points at. So therefore, I would like to hereby lower the expectations of the North American friends. Yeah, don't be disappointed. Probably it's not going to happen for you in this announcement. Yeah, I believe that this is everything that I have for this video. I'm looking forward to the 22nd. And, well, I can already tell you well, in 20 seconds, lots of things are going to happen here on MRTV. So if you want to have all the interesting, exciting stuff, absolutely, you are correct here on this channel. Check out in 1 week. And if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV, absolutely do that now and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything about the Pico 4. Yeah, that's it for this video. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? What do you think how expensive the Pico 4 is going to be? And what would be the price that you would pay for the device? So I'm looking forward to hear from you in the comment section. And yeah, absolutely looking forward to see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.